Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to Make It Monday Live with Pamela. Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up demonstrator in the Texas Hill Country, Fredericksburg, Texas, to be exact. Hope you're doing well today. It's a pretty exciting day all around today with the inauguration and everything. So I think that officially kicks off at 11 Central Time. So I have worked really hard to prep everything, and that way I can get my pages done within the hour, I hope. Say hello if you're joining me. Let me know you're here. Let me know how your day is going. Good morning, Flo. Oh, it is cold here too. Tell me what your temp is. Last I looked, I think it was 18 this morning when I woke up and checked on my app. I did not check recently, but it's only supposed to be in the 30s today as a high. So today I'm excited to play with some new scrapbooking products that Stampin' Up revealed back on January 7th. I was going to look and see if I have the brochure handy. I have a small version of it. I'm not sure where my bigger version is at the moment. Let me see what I got here. So I don't even know if you'll be able to see this very well, but I just printed it off small. It's an online brochure. If you need a link to it, I'd be happy to send it to you. But you can go to the website and look under what's new and find scrapbooking brochure January 2025. But there are some new two-toned cardstocks available along with some scrapbooking workshop kits. There's one for the wildflower celebrations. I'll just go through this real fast. One that coordinates with the Storybook Life collection. Those two, I think, are in the mini catalog. And then this Be Mine, or Meant to Be is what it's called. Meant to Be is a new, kind of like an online exclusive, I guess, because we don't have any other coordinating products. Well, we kind of do, but these are new papers and a new color combination. So that's what I'm using today. And I'm excited because I get to use that new Petunia Pop from I think it's Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink from the In Colors for 24 through 26. And then there's also a new Everyday You and Me, which is brand new too. There's nothing that really coordinates with it and has some really pretty colors. So be sure to check those out. There are workshop kits that go with all four of those. I'm just using the collection of paper, stickers, stamps, and dies and doing my own thing. So if you can see over here, there's lots of awesome hexagon shapes. This sold me immediately because of the dies. So back before I joined in May of 2024, so it was the end of February, the 1st of March, and that is when Close to My Heart announced that they would be closing their doors April 30th. And I went to the Stampin' Up website, and this right here was one of the very first products that I ordered along with the Latte Love collection. So I did the Be My Valentine collection. So you can see there's some similarities here, which is kind of cool because this was originally made for cards, but it's just a stamp set, and then it had a designer series paper pack, but it was more in reds, yellows, greens, yellow and black. And then it also has this bee builder punch. So this coordinates with this stamp set, this bee. So it's kind of a medium size bee. And then this new stamp set and dies has a small bee and a large bee. And then this one, check out all those dies, y'all. Look at that and all the hexagons. We're going to have so much fun with these this week. And I love this title right here. It spells out our hive. So I'm using that today. But it cuts out the wings, the small and the large bee. So you've got small and large wings and the body. And then you've got all the stamps to do that. The little antennas, some heart or some flowers. There's a heart, and this I used this one time for a from this right here. See I haven't played. It looks like that might go inside of that, so it's a little bit smaller, but this could also be like a speech bubble. Good morning, Debbie. So who's going to watch the inauguration later? Think it starts at 11 Central Time, so I'm going to kind of work quickly or try to get these pages done. I've got everything prepped, so it should go together pretty quickly. All right, so I've already pre-cut tons of hexagons, all my little pieces. I will stamp possibly one to show you how it works. And then I've got Petunia Pop and Daffodil Delight. I don't know that, well, I've already, like I said, I already stamped them. So these were the colors that I ended up with using on this page. I'm going to do a little bit of splattering with my stamping blends. I was reminded about that yesterday by the fabulous um, artisan alumni member, Elizabeth Price. I think she was a 2024 artisan, and she's also part of my Paper Pumpkin Creatives team. And we are teamed up this, I guess, for the half of the year. I'm not sure how long it'll be to proofread each other's PDFs for the Paper Pumpkin Creatives projects. All right, and then I grabbed also the In Color 2024-26 shimmer gems. So there's some pretty in pink in here along, I guess, all the five colors. Well, yeah, there are the Petunia Pop in there as well. So I've got these really to choose from. Maybe that, I don't remember the colors. What is it? Summer Splash. I'm not sure if that's the blue in here or not. I haven't looked. So I've got those gems. I have all my pictures printed. I'm going to show you how to create a hexagon background, then add your photos on top. So I'm inspired by one of the projects that was shown on um, the website on the product. So I'm going to straighten up my mat here a little bit, and I may need to shift this just a tiny bit. So I think Debbie said she's going to watch the inauguration. So pretty historic day all around, I guess. So it's going to be crazy, I guess, all day long. But I just figured I would still do my Monday live. Got to get that in. I'm just going to try to move a little faster today. So I've got my Pretty in Pink. So this collection of products, I don't know if I have one of each real quick laid out here before we get started. You've got to see this cute paper. So there's one front and back. Look at those. I can't wait to do a page or something with this. And maybe that's what I'll do on Wednesday. Jeff loves honey. So I may have to do something with that, but that's the back of that one. And then what do we have here? So this one, I think I already cut into the other one. So it's got a I think that's Mossy Meadow. Maybe it's Old Olive. I'll look at the colors here in a minute, maybe if I find the backing. But like I said, try not to get too distracted. That's a pretty pattern right there. So much fun you can do. More cute and whimsical. Love that. And I've already cut a bunch of the hexagons using this paper. Then there's two of those just little bees with pretty heart. This would be great for Valentine's Day too, and it's not too late to grab it and play on that Valentine theme of be mine. So you can still use this cute as can be, we are meant to be. And then again, this one actually has Happy Valentine's Day. And this is still available along with that Bee Builder Punch, but I don't plan on using it this week. So, but I did want to make sure you knew that was available. Okay, so there are the papers, and I've got my Pretty in Pink already. I got the inside of it out so that I could keep some of that to use on some other projects. It's primarily why I do that. I'm not going to, oh, there's that. There's the back of that. I was going to look and see. Old Olive is the green that's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down, but I'm going to do a little bit of splattering on the white willow. And then we'll layer the white onto these Pretty in Pink. All right, so I used, just so you're aware, I can only imagine like how big. I used these two smallest ones right here. I haven't even attempted to use this gigantic one, but that would be fun. That would be great. You could even do some photos. Like that would be too big. You'd have to do it like a 5x7 photo probably, but this one might work for, depending on how you position it. That would be a good 4x6 photo. Not maybe not this particular photo, but you can use these to die cut out your photos too, if you wanted to do the honeycomb out like that. All right. So I've got quite a few. I did this is our two-toned cardstock. This is the Petunia Pop, so you've got two different colors. I went ahead and dry embossed these using the plaid, Forever Plaid. I think it's Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder, just so those would be done. Not spend a lot of time on that. I did that on the big and the little ones. You could even sand these a little bit, which I might do just real quickly. Got all my pieces ready there, but we'll do that in a minute. And then this is the inside of these, and these are the inside of, um, oh, these, I have all these pieces over here, but I don't think I'm going to use them. I can use those on cards or on Wednesday, but I may use a combination of all these. Not sure exactly how all that's going to come together yet. I mean, I kind of do, but matching the colors and all that. So I'm going to set those up here for the moment. I did a white one because I thought I might do a little bit of journaling, but I did all my journaling on 4x6 that I'm going to put in a flip flap, I believe. And then this is part of our title, so we'll put that in there. Looks like I got kitty prints on here. So these are 11.5 by 11.5. Okay, I'm gonna stack this over here and we're gonna do a little bit of splattering. And yes, I wanna make sure I have a towel. Hello, Michelle, thanks for joining me. Where are you viewing from? Okay, rolling up my sleeves to get serious really fast. I'm going to kind of move these out of the way so I don't splatter those too much. I'm just going to do, okay, I think my honeycombs are kind of going to go across here on this one, and then I'll go down that way. So I've got some white space right here and white space that's going to be right here. So I'm going to take my stamping blend and I'm just going to put the cap in here or kind of put I want to be gentle because I don't want to ruin my tip, but you can just kind of flick, kind of turn it as you do so you don't mess up it's going to get on my table a little bit. And as you flick, you get some splatters. Don't have to be real rough with it. Okay, I'm going to do that. I used the light, could have used the dark. I'll use the light of the Pretty in Pink, and you want it to be the big brush tip. And then just kind of do the same thing over in here. So it gives you a little bit of, I can kind of see the different colors maybe if I move it around, some splattering. So I'll set that aside and do this other one. Whoops, look what I did. I'll flip it over. I think I'll cover that up. That's the one with the little kitty prints or something, I think. Let me see. It'll be covered with hexagons, I think. So I think we're okay. So I'm going to go up and then down this way. So I'm here and here this time. And since I've got the Pretty in Pink in hand, I'll just do that one first. Okay. And then make sure I do the light again and not the dark. All right. I think that's all I'll do with that for now. And I've got my towel. I'm just going to clean that mess up a little bit. And now we can layer these on here. But maybe not until, okay, I have one more thing I want to do. Okay, I'm going to do the light petunia pop with the brush. And kind of quickly, I'm just going to go and line this edge. And that's going to help it pop off that Pretty in Pink cardstock just a little bit without having to add any extra cardstock. It just adds a little line. You can see kind of like using your ink pad to edge distress. Look what I did. How am I doing that? But let's see here. I'm going to have to cover it up some way. But that's okay. I'll do that. All right. Adhesive. Here we go. Only putting adhesive along the edges. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've accidentally put it here in the middle when I've gutted out my paper and then it sticks. Okay, so I want it to be up here. I think I'm going to turn it this way. Just because I have more up here, I like it like that. All right, so you should have about a 1/4 inch. Goodness. Second, I'm trying to see that I have about a 1/4 inch all the way around. Okay, that was another technique. Both of those Elizabeth reminded me of yesterday. All right, so I think I can cover that up. I'll figure out something, and it's a good opportunity to show you how to fix something. So don't always have to, so it's not to waste paper. I'm actually really low on my white willow cardstock right now. I just closed a party out last night so that I added some to the party and used my stamping rewards for that. So I was panicking a little bit. All right. I think I got all the way around. I don't know what I'm. All right. So if I do it, I'm just going to look at the different, go up this way. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it up here because I think my photos are going to go right there. I did it on both sides of that paper. That's why I flipped it over to begin with. How was everybody's weekend? I hope ours was quiet. We stayed home, stayed warm. Jeff worked out in the garden just a little bit. Then he worked on some taxes. And I did a little bit of house cleaning and worked on projects. I wish I could show y'all. Y'all have to check out my Instagram and Facebook to see a sneak peek of the January paper pumpkin kit. I got that in this weekend, but I can't show you the whole project because it's an exclusive project for our paper pumpkin creatives team. So to get that PDF that we create each month, you either need to sign up as a paper pumpkin subscriber of mine or a team member. I share it with all my team members as well. There's a fabulous Stampin' Up sign up bonus going on now too, but you can also get it starting on February 1st. We're going to be selling the PDFs as well. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because I think I've decided, let me see. I'm going to use these to start like so not the smallest one, but the next one is this size right here. And you can see how you could kind of, I don't know what that look is, but you could take some of these and actually make them do that interesting. Ooh, see how that one's kind of interlocked and put 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know how many it'll take. You could make that kind of a pattern too, but we're just going to work on building real quick. This will be probably the most tedious part. I'm going to kind of lay these out how I think I want to use them. I'm going to try to bring in some of these because look at that. That's so cool. So it can totally do something like that. Now, it would be cool if I had used some adhesive strips, but y'all probably know I keep forgetting to do that. Now, I tried to do some with the front and the back side. Don't think I'll take the time to sand these, but you could take a little sanding block. You'll see a little bit of the white showing through here and there, but you could even do more if you wanted to. All right, so let's try to bring in some other, you can kind of see my flowers on there. I just want to get this laid out first. Try to use a little bit of each one. Oh, I laid that down. I forgot about that. I shouldn't have taped it down yet because I'm going to have to cut them. But I've got a pencil here. So I'll just mark them, and then I could have laid them down and then trimmed them off. But I kind of forgot I was thinking I would do that. All right, let me keep looking to kind of see what I'm wanting to do here. See all my patterns. I'll have a little bit coming off over here. That might work if I do something like that. I've got the other sides too. I don't know if I want to use them or not yet. So we'll play around with it a little bit. All right, then you won't see like this area right here much. I do need to do something right here. So I am trying to just to use those, the outside and the inside. So you'll see more space between some and the others. I think I need some pink over here. How about we do one of these since I need some more texture? I think I did it this way. We'll do it right in there. And then maybe what else do we have over here? Maybe we'll take this green one and put it right up in here. And we're going to put something inside of these here in a minute. And then I think I want possibly, how about we do this right here? And I may come back and add a few more. But we'll have to, pink looks like a good one to go like right. I'll probably stick that in there and cut that off and take this and put it all the way over here. Or I might just start it like that. Okay, I kind of have a photo to go with what I'm doing over there, but so once I have this down, it'll go together pretty quick since I've got everything else prepped. I do want to put my photos, I'm going to have photos down here and I think up here. And let's see here. Let me look at some of these other pieces. Let's bring in some pink. I'll do each one of these kind of. Some more of that might go down here. So you can see, I think I'm going to end up being able to, I'm going to have to do a solid. Oh, photos are going to go up there, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Let's do, and look at the bigger pieces. There we go. I haven't used, was thinking I wasn't going to use any of the bees because okay, think I'm liking that. Um, something over here might work. And some more pink. It's like, how much do I want to? do over here. All right, I think I just about have the plan. Let me just do a solid one. I'll be some green there. Let me look. Don't know if I'll do this right here. I may keep this more open. And then maybe just do it like that. And okay, let's just do that. And then I'm going to take these other pieces and I'll stick some inside. So let's get busy laying these down. Think I'll just start like right there. Um, let's, I'm going to cut it right down the edge just to get this one kind of started. So let's cut it off about, it doesn't matter exactly where I do it, maybe at an inch. And that's going to be my starting point. And then we'll just position everything according to that. I've got this piece if I need to add it somewhere, though the shape of it, it would have to go on this side or over here. So I'm going to set that aside. All right, here we go. Now, while I'm doing this, we can probably just chit chat a little bit. So tell me what y'all have been creating. Yay, Debbie got her paper pumpkin. That's a good idea since he worked yesterday. Oh my goodness, Flo says it's going to be below zero. Look, guess I'm glad it's not going to be that cold. Okay, I'm going to lightly tack that down. I'm going to take my pencil. I'll come back and do that in a second. That way I can kind of do them all at once, maybe. All right, I'm just going to use my seal and put a tiny bit. I think y'all might can see what I'm doing. Just barely right there. I may prefer to do it with liquid because it's kind of stringy. I think I will do the rest with liquid, but I do have my rub and remove eraser, adhesive eraser. So when Bevan was little, she would call this SpongeBob because it looked like SpongeBob. And she still comes in on occasion, and she just did recently and asked if I still used SpongeBob. That's just what she knows it as. It's like, yeah, I do, as a matter of fact, right over here. All right, I'm going to pull out my liquid glue, so maybe I can try some of that too. But I'm only going to do it, I think, on those skinny pieces. All right, and just, I said, some of these I think I'm going to lay them down lightly because I may have to adjust them just a tiny bit, these pieces inside these bigger pieces. Okay, let me see if I can, yep, I can get it started. So I'm just going to put a little dot in each corner. Because since these are a little bit bigger than these pieces, really that's where I need to judge my where the little bit smaller pieces go. So be sure to check out the website. Look under Meant to Be and Cute as a Bee, I think they are. And you'll see some more samples with these hexagons. See, like even right there. And like this one does need to be picked up just a tiny bit to kind of be centered with that. So it's going to leave more room like right in here. Okay. Let me kind of lay them back out. Those I do want to stick. There we go. So has anyone created a page before using hexagons? I absolutely knew I had to have this die set when I saw it because Allison Davis, who is with Scrapbook Generation, she does sketch books, lots of sketches, and she. Okay, I'm gonna have to snip this one off. I think it'll just be easier if I pull it up a little bit. And I think I got glue on that one right there. Anyhow, she has a bunch of sketches that use all kinds of sizes of hexagons. So I love that. I gotta hurry. Dang it. So like I said, I think it'll come together really fast as soon as I get all this down. All right, so like right down in here, we'll do this one. So I'll just go around and snip, or may have to pull that up a little bit. How's this one going to be positioned like that? There's a big gap right there, but that'll be mostly covered up. Oops, let me get it like about right there. Maybe pull out a little bit more. Just trying to hold it in place just long enough for it to, okay. So I went, if you've been hanging around or whether you're new here or not, I've been using ChatGPT a lot. I'll just go through and snip these off, I think. I'll just kind of try to pull them up a little bit. All right, so I don't have that one down yet. And I've had it help me create um, puns off of the names of the stamp sets, metaphors. That's what we did last week, like floral metaphors. And I'll put that up there. So I asked it with my journaling. I gave it some details, basic details, and then told it to use bee metaphors. So it's got some cute play on words. Okay, just leave that there. I'm gonna let that dry and we'll just keep going around and I'll fill in some of these other places maybe if I have enough of the um, pieces that I need. Because see, as I laid it on here, this got bumped over here. It doesn't really, it's really not gonna, I mean, you could put that up in there, but I don't think I'll waste my time doing that. So let's do, I'm not going to try to make them fit so much. I don't think I could cut that off and put it over here. I don't want to mess this up too much because I already am a little bit. Scissors. Let me find my scissors. Well, I guess I'm going to be using, I don't know where my um, snips are. They're probably hiding under here somewhere, or kittens have knocked them off somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to use my old, tried and true, close to my heart. All right, so let's see if I can get these off right here. Okay, there's that one. So I'm going to save it to put right over here. This one will be a little more tricky. That wasn't too bad. I'm going to lay it. My fingers are sticky. And this one. And I'm going to cut it off like that for now. I like doing it. I think I'm doing better going this way. Okay. If you need to tack that down a little bit more, you can. This piece, I think, maybe goes right there. I'm not sure. Oops. And then it's already messed that up over there. Okay. Then I just need to cut this piece off. Think I'm gonna try to pull it up a little bit. Or here. I didn't really tack it down. It looks like I can cut right on that line. Now let's tack it down. Just centering it. Okay. All right, so there's that. So if you have to leave to watch the inauguration, I totally understand. Don't think anything will work there. So I guess I'll work from this side. So even with everything prepped. Okay, make sure everything's straight. And then we'll do it about right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to just do it like that. Just makes it kind of stretch. I hope it doesn't look weird, but I'll just snip off a little bit. I'm going to put just barely tack it down right there. Same thing with this one. Line it up with that one. Maybe about like that. I'm going to put it over here. So I'm looking, has anybody, a long time ago, I have these and these already, see, already wanting to make a big flower out of these. Yep. All right, I'm going to put it up here. I already messed this up, so it's going to be a little bit different than how I had it. Don't want to do that one. Maybe I'll do a light one right up here like that. Okay. I'm not doing any mats for my photos because I printed them with white mats already. Okay, so we'll just set that there. Then I think I'll do this one. As a reminder, my photos, I'm going to do this. We're going to be up in this area, so I'll position them so they cover this up. I think I need to maybe move it out there. I think we can come in here with that. All right, it's coming together. It's almost there. And then this is where everything else will move pretty quickly. Can't seem to get that to want to stay down. Okay. Oh, I have a bunch over here I've forgotten about. Give me 1 second. I think I'll do one of these down here. So I love all the texture and the color. This needs to be separated somewhere. Let's see. So I've got some more of these over here, but let's see. I think that might work over here. I didn't look at, think I got the flowers all the right way. Not 100% sure. And that stops right there, so that's good. Just have a few little things to cut off. I'll do this one since these flowers are just kind of random. And I will go down here. I'll do that. And do I have? I've got that. I don't want to do both of those like that though. Probably right here. I'm going to cut it off right at so that'll bring that pattern kind of all the way across. So I'm going to cut it just right past the edge there. And I can line it up, I think, right there. It'll work pretty good. Okay. Trying to decide where. I think that's kind of good. I may come back in and throw a couple of pieces in. There's kind of a big gap right there, but maybe we'll put a bee floating right there somewhere. All right, I just need to fill in real quick. A few of these, I'll cut these off here in a minute. These couple of little snips right here. Um, Try to keep those patterns kind of out of the way, but we're just gonna Do I have the small ones? Oh, they're right here. Just kind of trying to keep an eye on my flowers or colors, patterns to separate them a little bit. All these to work with. Let's do one of these. Let's do a pink maybe of this. I gotta decide. I guess I'll do that one. I think I'm gonna do the dark because I don't have a lot of dark over here. Let's see. I'm kind of looking to see which way the pattern's not like not. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's not straight on any of these. I don't know how I managed that. Oh well, we'll do it like this. And then what can be up in here? I need, hmm, maybe just do. I think I'm going to throw in just that one pattern, something different, because I can throw it in right there. Might have to cut that off a little bit, and right over here, so it'll just be a little different pattern. All right, I think that's good. Now we can just lay down everything else. Trying to decide where I'm going to put them. Okay, let's do a little trimming real quick, and we'll, oops, add our photos next. Hopefully I got that fairly straight. I think it looks pretty good. This one, I'm not sure that that's going to stay down. Let me glue that. Just barely stays. Just a little snippet right here. So I may have to pull up the cardstock to get it. I think I do it, yeah, it's easier for me to do it this way anyways. Still, I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. Okay. I'm looking. All right, we're gonna call that good. I'm gonna make sure my fingers are clean. Let's grab the photos, get those on, and then I have the bees and things just to lay down. I was going to do a flip flap, I think. And then these are going to go up here. So there, that's how that's going to cover up that little area, I think. So this is 2020 during, I'll lay here my journaling and you can read it if possibly. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want it to mess up my video, but it was during the spring of 2020. And I'm going to grab, I think, a 4x6 flip flap. Let me see if I have one that's, yes. Stampin' Up! Now carries the Close to My Heart flip flaps. And I'm going to do this one right here. And I just want, I'm trying to decide. Got that. If I want to do it over here and do my journaling as the focal point, I think I'll do that. And then I'll put these photos. So I'll put my journaling in here. Before I do that real quick, I'm going to, I just realized I didn't put anything right up here. I'll have to do that here in a little bit. Let's just grab this. Maybe that will, just gonna do a line just to help finish this off some. Help it pop a little bit. I'm using a La Pin in black. Uh-oh, Jeff said it's starting. Oh well, this may have to check out the recording. And then I'm going to put this one, it's going to be upside down in here. So we were the five of us, six of us. The six of us were mostly together for a couple of weeks. Emily, I know, was able to go back to school to her dorm. So maybe this was just through the summer. I can't remember. I think she it seems like she kind of went back and forth. One second. I'm having to struggle getting this in here. So we had four kids. Actually, no, actually, Emily was here. She was, yeah, she hadn't graduated high school yet. So it was all four of us. So that was her senior year, which kind of stunk. All right. Let me, I like to pop up some of my photos, but I like using this that I get off of Amazon to be able to do that. So I'm going to do that with this one. And this picture of Jeff and I was like literally the weekend, the day of before um, they shut everything down. So that's just part of the story. And I wanted to include myself in there somewhere. So usually, if there's a picture of me, it's with Jeff a lot of the time. So I want to be able to, so these are going to be just a little bit lower. I need to leave room, enough room for my title down here. So I'm going to take these and tuck them under just a tiny bit. So I want them like right in here. And these pictures are just of us hanging around the house, doing things, trying to keep ourselves sane. I'm going to cover over it and haven't laid it down yet because that one's going to be about right there, I think. And then this one, oops, can go this way. Feel like that one's a little higher. Just a second. That one, and then let's do these. Going to put some adhesive right here. I'm going to line that one up underneath. And then you can press that down so it's attached. I'm not going to put adhesive on this one, I don't think. Dimension foam tape, whatever it's called. I think I can tuck those up under there. Static. All right, and then this is going to kind of go up about right here. So very similar, just I did manage to cover up that little area. I'm going to tuck it up right up under there. Anybody still with me? If not, if you're watching the replay, that works too. All right, so I tried to grab photos that were, well, I did my photos first, and then I asked ChatGPT to add all of us by name and the activities that we were doing, some of the activities we were doing in the photos. All right, I'm going to use this, I guess, as a little, like I said, most of this is pretty much ready. We're going to adhere. This is, I love this. Look how they did this. So it's got the little shadow behind it. So just put a little bit of, I still didn't think about my adhesive sheets. So I guess I'll just start calling this old school. Not sure if I think I lost my eh, um, little dot. I'll have to come back with it. I'm going to put it right in here. Our hive. I think I am going to I'm going to stamp something. I don't think I stamped it yet. So you just got to make this fit. And good deal. Hey, Charisse. You're welcome. All right, then this right here. I tried so hard to get this done so I could get it done within an hour, but it's just, I guess, still too much with all the paper. Thank goodness I prepped most of it, trying to get it straight. So I know everybody had a different experience during this time. It was scary for all of us, but if you look, I feel like if I, really look at the situation, it was there were unexpected blessings in all of it. Whereas we as a family, we were able to spend time with one another. I'm going to do, color am I going to do? I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do green. I think I'm going to do old olive because that'll stand out. Maybe if I can find it. Old olive. Where is old olive? There it is. So as challenging as it was for us, thankfully we didn't have anyone in our family or close to us that got like super sick or anything like that. I know lots of people did. I'm so sorry about that. We did get COVID at some point, but it was, I think, the following, like January, December, January is when we finally all got it. All right, so I wanted to show a trick, but I'm not going to because I kind of want to wrap this up. But you could, actually, what I could do, I'll show you what I'll do. I'll do it, oh, well, I may not have a big enough one. Let me see. This is what we'll do. Watch. You can take one of these as a template. I'm not sure what size it needs to be. Give me a second. This one will work just perfect, I think. And you could run it through your die like this to cut off the ends to match. But you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can just, I don't know if I can hold it like that. Here, just use that as a little template. So it can be done without having to, push that there. Don't cut your finger. There, and you have the little same little edges. But I'm pretty sure in the sample that they did, they just ran it through the die like that. So that was kind of neat. All right, I'm gonna put this one right on my photo, right here. And we can put that there with a couple of, actually, I'm gonna just use some of that same, since I know it's the same width, the height, I guess. It's a little thick, so I'm gonna just cut it down the center. Right about there. So that's going to sit on top of the photo. Our hive. And you know what I'm going to do? I don't have my, there, you'll never know. And then I think I'll just, I'm going to put, oh, I'll just use that piece right here. Yeah, I'm going to have more than that. Cut it down the center again. May have to cut it off just a teeny bit. All right, and then we'll just put it right in here. See my cute little bees. Okay, I'm going to, got all of those prepped, pretty much ready to go, but I am going to grab one of these I think, and use like a sticker, just one big sticker. His leaves, his not his leaves, his wings are going to be a little bit different color, but I think I'm going to stick him right here. So it's going to be over here, overlapping a little bit. I don't want it to stick to the bottom of my page, so I'm going to take some of my powder. I'm going to go off camera and just go around and get some of the stickiness off of it. So just kind of like this. If you have one of those little pouches, you can pounce it on your sticker to make it non-sticky. Okay, I'll put him right there. And then we're going to piece these together real quick. It's probably going to be easier and quicker. It's real fast to do like a glue dot right there. I think I'm just going to do one. Oh, that didn't work. With the bee, may want it further back here to that'll work. And let's just put all these together real quick. I don't remember how many I did. Guess I should have put all these together as well, but it took a little while to be able to. I'm going to push this one back here a little bit. So I'm just putting one little glue dot right there in the center. I won't really have clusters. I'll just have the bees floating around here and there. I've even got the little antennas. So we could do the same thing, put a little glue dot right at the bottom. It's going on the front because then you'll want to put it just like that. Maybe down even further. That's why I said maybe, just gonna see if I can pop it up and move it. Put the leaves back a little bit further. All right. I know, aren't they? They're the cutest. So many little pieces though. I cut the flowers so I could sprinkle those around a little bit too. So I need one. Now, I guess I didn't think to do it. They're all going to go the same direction. But I guess technically I could have done them this way where some were flying the other way. I didn't think about that when I stamped the faces on them already. Oh, well. So the finished product, you might see a few different things. We'll see. Uh, since I didn't think that through very well. There we go. Aren't the colors in this so fun and happy? And that's why I chose to do my photos all in black and white because there's all kinds of colors in there. Because this was probably through a few weeks, probably about mid-March to mid-April are the photos that I chose. All right, let's see if I have enough of the, I don't know if I do. Maybe. I might be one short of an antenna. It sounds like, doesn't sound like a compliment. And, oh, there's one. So maybe I do have them enough. Think I did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I just did 6, 7. I'll scatter them around. I'm not sure how I'm gonna, where exactly I'll put them, but in reality, there wasn't a whole lot to this page, but I think just trying to get the background is what's the most time consuming, all the die cutting that I did ahead of time. All right, got some hearts and a few, I wasn't sure what color. I'm going to set those aside while I figure out where my bees are going, and then I'll put a few of those down with some gems and we'll be done. So we got that one. Let's do, I just grabbed a new sheet of, I'm just going to put one little, whoops, the bee, the, that's the first one I did. It's not wanting to stick very well. See if I can fix that. I think because I moved it around, kind of messed it up. We'll go up in this corner. And I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm not going to worry about. I think I'm going to stick them right in here. I kind of like that because it's kind of going like that. And then we'll, oh, there's a dun 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 dun. I don't know. This must be a sheet of dimensionals from a paper pumpkin kit or something. They seem a little bit in between the mini and the regular size dimensionals. It's like I have a whole sheet here. I don't know. They just look smaller to me, but maybe they're not. I think I'll do, I don't know if I need 6. Move that out of the way. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do there. Let's stick a couple of flowers here and there. I think I'll use some of both colors since I've got a heart here. Too much glue. I'm just going to lay them around randomly. After this, just some gems and we'll be done. So I hope you enjoyed. Kind of did that on the wrong side, but you know what? I'll just use this side. I'm gonna do it overlapping that just a little bit. Same thing over there. I'll do a little bitty. My fingers are so messy, so sticky. All right. So I hope everybody stays warm. I don't know how the weather is where everyone is at, but Flo, hope you stay warm. What else do I need? I've got a, there we go. We'd had schoolwork, online school, just kind of, I don't have a dark heart. Maybe I'll just do a medium flower. I think I need one more up here. Okay. How about a little one? I hear something in the background. I don't know if it's a dog barking or what. Debbie told me you can't hear what's going on, but I feel like I hear yapping. All right, so aside from that, then just this, and we'll wrap it up. I hope y'all have a great Monday. Have a great week. I'll be back on Wednesday for story and sketch. I'm going to use the Petunia Pop. There are some small and medium one pieces bling in here. Not a whole bunch of each, but we'll do that. We'll stick one. I think I'll do a pretty in pink too. I can use both of these colors. Maybe put one over here. Yeah. I will have a PDF at the end of the week for all my projects. I do already have a link for purchase in the um, description. So I'll mail that out on Saturday. I did good this week and got that done. So it was fun this week. I kind of finally have a system going. And a couple right over here. Let's do a pink and a little petunia pop. All right. I think that works. I think that works. I'm kind of crooked. There's my two photos. You can see Bevan walking the cat. That was Blitzen. He's no longer with us. I think he was an outdoor cat over at the ranch and just disappeared one day. So, probably not a good outcome for him. Or someone got him. He was such a good cat. I loved him. He was so sweet. So, glad to have him in there as well, though I didn't even mention him. But there we have it. Our hive. Love this life. Cute little bees. They're fun. Remember, and then I have all this yumminess still cut up that I maybe can use on Wednesday and then on cards, fun fold cards on Friday. I have a couple of fun ideas for my fun fold cards, I think. I've been brainstorming already. So I'm going to wrap it up. And if you're watching the inauguration, awesome. I guess I'll have to catch the replays. And have a great January 20th. Thanks for joining me for Make It Monday. Hope to see you Wednesday for Story and Sketch. Y'all take care. Hello, Meredith. I just saw you pop up on there. So thank you so much, everyone. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye.